Hey guys, um, I'm getting tired. I've done a bunch of videos talking about a lot of manifestation stories in accordance to the law of attraction. And now I want to talk about synchronicity because I can talk a lot about law of attraction the whole day. So I told you in my other video, synchronicity is meaningful coincidences. Sometimes the coincidences don't necessarily make sense at the moment, but they will in some time in the future. Sometimes the synchronicities or the coincidences don't make sense at all. Sometimes the coincidences are meant for you to just learn something from that specific coincidence. Let me explain. So the other day, just yesterday, no, what did I say? The day before yesterday, I had, okay, let's see, on Friday, no, on Thursday, I slept knowing in my mind that on Friday in the morning, I'm going to go get my hair done. Okay, so in the morning, I did not wake up early and I had a lot of chores to do. So I ended up not going to the salon in the morning. I ended up going in the afternoon. I felt bad about that because I knew I wanted to go in the morning. But at the same time, me knowing that the universe does not make any mistake, I just went. Okay, I went at that time. And I went and I was the first person to be serviced. I was the first person there. So I'm talking to the saloon. Okay, my phone just wants to go off. I'm talking to the person in the saloon and we're conversing and we're making a lot of jokes, and another lady comes in and they start talking about other stuff, and it's fun. Okay, it's fun. So my hair, when she was about to finish braiding my hair, had the blow dry. She kind of does something and the blow dry almost falls down. Okay, so that freaks her out, and she even goes and she takes a bottle of water and says, let me just drink this, because she looked like she was really in shock. At that moment I was like, so I made a joke. I was like, okay, I said it in Kiswahili. I'll say it in Kiswahili and then I'll translate for the people who are not Kenyans or who don't know Kiswahili. She said, hata ingeangu. So I said, hata ingeanguka ningekuletea tu yangu tumalize. So that means even though the blow dry would have fallen, I would have just brought mine we use. Keep that in mind. Keep that sentence in mind. That's what I said, and I just brushed it off. Everybody just brushed it off and everybody laughed. So I told her, why were you so shocked when the blow dry almost fell? She was like, this is the only blow dry we have, and it spoils. What can we do? And I don't have the money to buy another one. So long story short, she finishes my hair and I go back home. An hour later, when I'm making my lunch, I hear a knock at the door. It's the salonist. She's like, please help me with your blow dry. My blow dry has fried. It has fried itself. I almost dropped down dead because that was not a coincidence to me. That was not a coincidence. I was there at the right time, in the right place, and I was there to help her. Now, does this coincidence make sense? It does to me in a deeper level, kwa sababu, because there's something that I want so much. Like, I don't even want to say it because I don't want to jinx it. It's that serious. There's something that I want so much. And I feel like, okay, have you ever been in a situation where either you're working and you cannot see yourself even the next 2 months, you cannot see beyond that. Like, you cannot see yourself in that situation for long, whether it's a relationship or something. There's like a brick wall. You can't see past it. It's just somewhere that you're not supposed to be. That's where I am at right now in my life. I can't, like, it just doesn't make sense. I want to be on another path, and I know what path I want to be on. So I was asking the universe, like, take this brick wall away from me, okay? Just like dismantle it and everything. So to me that made sense because I can't even explain to you guys because you won't understand, because that particular coincidence was in sync. Everything was in, I woke up at the right time so that I can be in the salon at the right place to help the right person and get the lesson in that synchronicity. So for me, so many things like this happen. Like just the other day, I went to the supermarket. Let me give you a simpler one, because that one I have nimeshindwa. I've not been able to explain because it makes sense to me. Okay, I was in the supermarket and I was just looking around and I felt like I wanted to buy yogurt. So I went over and I looked at some yogurt. It was like 400 shillings. 400 shillings is so much for yogurt. I went and I bought the one for 100 shillings, and I had held the 400 shilling one. Then I remembered there's a particular yogurt that my mom likes. It's called Lala something, and I went to look for it, but I didn't find it. I don't think my eyes were seeing or something, and I went and I bought the one. So when I went home the next day, I remember I was telling God, listen, I need my mom to get out of the house because she's looking like she's stressed out. I just get her out of the house. She needs to go out and breathe. So the next day my mom wakes up and she's like, oh, you know what I feel like I just need to go walk. That was another thing. That was a manifestation in itself. And then when she came back in the evening, she came with that yogurt I thought about when I was in the supermarket that she likes. And mind you, she has not bought it in a long time, but she bought it then. Just a day before, I was thinking about her going, and I was thinking about what she likes. So she went and she bought exactly. Then on Sunday, because that was on a Saturday, on Sunday, my dad came with my mom from the supermarket and they bought that expensive yogurt that I had seen. So you see, these are synchronicities. So to me, it just makes me feel like I am on the right path, because the phone came. I am meeting so many amazing people. So many on my people on my channel are telling me they want to help me with my channel, and some guy called Sylvester who has been very, very, very helpful, by the way. So that is also a manifestation in itself. So many things. So I know I'm on the right path. The only thing that is keeping me from my full potential is this brick wall ahead of me that I really want to be removed. And I know it's coming. And I know it's going to be removed. So anyway, you guys, law of attraction is real. Synchronicity, it just needs you to pay attention. Like in my other video somewhere there, I have told you, the things that you pay attention to tend to appear more in your life. So if you want good things, or you want good things to appear in your life, just pay attention to the positive, and the synchronicities will come. How do you know you're on the right path? Synchronicities will come. You'll be thinking about something, they text you or they call you. You'll be thinking about a certain car, you see 5 of them. You'll be things like that will happen. That's how you know you're on the right path. And yeah, this video is getting long. You guys, I am tired. Today I've made tons of videos and I hope you enjoy each one of them. I don't know if they are 5 or 6 or 4. Make sure you watch each one of them, and if they are relatable, just take your time, because whatever it is that you're asking for, it's coming. Just don't even imagine how it's going to come, but it's going to come. Anyway, you guys have a good night, and yes, continue sharing with me your amazing stories, because I will be always here to listen. And yeah, have a nice night, and make sure you subscribe. Yeah. Bye.